Hi, my name is Jean-Luc David.
And I'm Dan Sider, and we are representing Team Waystation right over there. So we took the opportunity for the challenge of Spot the Station, and we wanted to be able to create a way for us humans on Earth to connect with the astronauts in space when they're right above us in the space station. And I want you to imagine for a second, these astronauts are up there 400 kilometers above us. They must get pretty lonely up there. They're there for weeks, months, in a very small environment, and there's 5 of them. I mean, I'd get pretty lonely. I don't know about you. And that's why we created the Waystation. It's a way for us to connect to them while they're up in space, bring them closer together. Currently, NASA has a website where you're able to get notifications when the space station is right above you. The problem with that, it's only a one-way communication. We took that one step application that allows us to communicate with the astronauts. You can take a picture of yourself waving to the astronauts, send a message when the space station is above you. There's a web app where the astronauts are able to see all these messages and pictures, as well as an API that pulls it all together. Now, how it works is in the application, you see where the space station is over Earth at that moment in time. You can turn your phone to the side to get a timeline to see back in time all the pictures and comments that people have mentioned, and you can scroll that forward to see where the space station is going to go and when it's going to come above you. On that note, you can see when the space station is going to be arriving above you. It happens 15 times a day, and you can set notifications so you know exactly when it's going to be coming. Now, once it's there, you take a picture of yourself, you write a little message, it tweets directly to the space station, to the astronauts of your choice, and it really is a way to connect us with the astronauts and make them feel more at home.
From the astronaut perspective, there's 2 ways that they can visualize the data. First, we've created a really rich experience where they can see the tweets happening as they're floating above the Earth using Google Earth. And we also are tweeting pretty actively, so the astronauts can look at photos of people waving at them as they are taking pictures. So we had the privilege of working with a scientist, so we had some really rich astro data. And the one thing we're going to do is share that API to you. So if you're a developer, you want to use our platform, you'll definitely be able to do so. And we absolutely have a rockstar team. We have 1 web developer, 1 iOS developer, a back-end developer, 2 designers, 1 scientist, and 1 user experience. So it was really a collaborative effort and a very successful one. So the takeaways, as next steps, we're going to ship to the App Store. We're going to open up our API to all the developers so they can use it. We're going to do Android and tablet versions. We're going to finish the web app for the astronauts. And if we get selected for NASA, we're definitely going to put in the time on weekends. And from your perspective, the takeaways, grab and fork our code, download it, try it. Check out our tweets at Waystation app. You can see all the communication happening with the astronauts. And come try the app. The app totally works. And we can also install it on your device.
I mean, I would love to have that vantage point, people connected to us as we're going overhead. And I think that brings it brings the civilization even closer together. It brings you closer to space. It brings us closer back to the Earth. And so any connections we can make to bring people together from all around the planet is what we have to do. Working together. Pretty awesome. Just make it happen.
So that was the astronaut that we spoke to yesterday at the Google Hangout, and they seem to really want this. So thank you for your time.
Big round of applause for Waystation.